Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So, it's raining, that's a good start, I guess. It's a bit like being in Yorkshire really, so it feels like home. It's always good. And now I remember this bit being very back and forth, to and fro, that's what I was thinking of. So this is going to be fun. And she's smoking. It's a dirty habit, that here. It's a dirty, dirty habit, Mrs. Ideen. She don't care. I think she might be blind. She can't see me. Anyways, let's talk to Medrod over here. But please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman. Oh dear, it sounds awful. He's traumatised, so we've got to soothe him. Alright then, sausage, let's soothe you. Wonder if that's done the trick. Yeah, you're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had hideous fiending toe, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared, to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she'd died a gruesome death. That sounds awful. I'm sorry, my friend, that you had to go through that. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. Bloody hell. It's all going on, isn't it? What? You're investigating this same masked man?
If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can.
Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. I don't even know what I did. I don't want to know what I did to comfort him. He's got a big smile on his face anyways. Now, I think we get 2 quests here, so if you're a noob at this game, this is like the highlight. Hang on. No, we only get 1 at the moment, but we do get 2 quests at some point. And when you're a noob, you think, yes! Extra way to get XP! Which is true, it is. But it's also very annoying because you've got to do 2 quests at the same time to even get to the next MSQ. Ideen has a proposal to make, right.
So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as the Ziz, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that this answer's that simple. But for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths?
I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Just want to make sure that I'm attuned to this ether, right? That's good. Now, our best stuff going. Which way to get down there? Right. I think we might need to go this way. The map's a bit confusing. One part goes up, one part goes down. I'm going to aggro these clay golems. You know what, I think it might be the other way. Oh my god, that's a level 50. How am I supposed to get past that? I might go it the other way. I'm going to go it the other way. It's safer. Bugger that for a laugh, lad. Right, let's go it the other way then. And have a slurp. Okay. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I don't know if you've seen, but I did put a short up. I also do... Oh no, I think it is this way. That's alright then. I also do resin crafts as well, so I've got another channel. That would be awesome if you could check it out. I haven't got many videos on it. I've been doing this video, this channel a bit longer. But if you're interested, obviously if you're not, you know, don't follow me. You don't have to. It's just a kind request if you would. I'm trying to post as many videos as I can on there, but the only problem with that is setting up a camera whilst also getting all your PPE on, you know, like the respirator and all that stuff. Sometimes it's a bit much doing it all, especially when I've got this channel as well. I'm not saying that it's too much for me to do, it's just sometimes I would rather get videos on this channel quicker than the other channel. I think the other channel will probably do better earlier, if you know what I mean, because it's not some... I mean, resin stuff, resin crafts and that, it is niche, of course. There's loads of people doing resin craft, but there's a lot more people, I reckon, on YouTube that are doing gaming channels. So it's quite hard to compete. And to be honest, like, I am absolute... I don't know why I got off my mount then. I am so chuffed at the people that have already started following me, like subscribing, because it's amazing. It's a really nice feeling when you wake up one day and you've gained another subscriber. It really is, like, it is a nice feeling. So yeah, I've got 20. Some of them are friends, but most of you are people that don't know me. So it's honestly, I appreciate every single one of you, and 20 is great, but obviously I'd like more. So yeah, if you want to, you can follow me on my other channel. If you don't, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Not everybody's into the same things as everybody, because if you were, then we'd all be bloody boring, wouldn't we? We'd be talking about the same stuff. Right, I'm going to stop blabbing, see if I can remember her voice.
You've already...
Nope, that's not it.
You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits?
I don't even know if that was her voice either.
Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Sounds nice. Here we go, this way you get your 2 quests. I'm going to level up after the next one, I think. Yes, I am. There's something else I've heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, huh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumour that's been going around. The Summers whisper that, after each victim died, her rancour went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Righto. There you go, it's another name. How are you supposed to pronounce that? Pronounce that. Iverol. Nah, bugger it. Right, you're called Jerry. You're Jerry. Right. Or Ivan. No, I'm going to call him Ivan, because his name starts with IVA. Right, Ivan. There is something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medred's paranoia, but I, too, have seen the wicked eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here. In case you had a mind to investigate... Well, I'm going to have a look now, aren't I? You can't just throw me that carrot and not expect me to go for it.
Oh, go this way. I don't want to walk into that. Oh, I am gonna have to go that way though. I am gonna have to go that way. If that level 50 mob gets me, I'll cry. I won't cry. Yeah, no, I will, I'll cry. I don't want you. I want this over here. Over here. I would love it if you didn't aggro me as well, Ziz. Thank you. Much appreciated, good sir. Oh, he's looking for me, can you see that? Oh, where's she gone? Where's she gone? I'm behind the rock. Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm going to be the best white mage in game. I'm not. I'm looking forward to getting to the stone vigil though. Oh, I'm going to be begging to be a scholar by that point. Will you stop poisoning me? I don't have time for your Scheiße. I don't think I can go this way. Or I might be able to. How am I going to walk into that? Unless somebody's killed it already. Okay, I think it was a bit further back there, wasn't it? That's alright. We're alright. Right, we need to go into the key items now. Oh, I need to sort this out. R1 and L. No. R1 and L. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because we need that at some point. When we do one of the dungeons. Now I've got to pick up 6 million bits of crystal. They could make these a bit faster, but I see why they do it. You know, like a lot of games, like, oh, I just found a big boulder on the floor that I need to deliver to Harriet, and then you pick up the boulder, like literally instantly, and then pop it in your pocket. But at least in this game, if you're picking up something big, like this one's a bit bigger than the other ones. Can you see? A bit bigger than the other ones, so it takes longer for me to pick it up. I think this one will take me really long to pick up. You see, so it takes a bit longer. I think that's quite good about this game. They do think of quite a few things. Right, so that's both of them quests done. I mean, it didn't take too long, did it? I don't know what setting I've done on that map, but now when I hover over an aetherite, it doesn't say what aetherite it is until I click on it. I don't know what I've done. What's that one? I don't know what that one is. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't know what I've done. That one? Nope. No, I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. I was thinking, because obviously I'm not doing the Expedition 33, you know, Clair Obscure gameplay, well, let's play anymore, because my last 2 videos literally got 0 views. I don't know if... Let me just check quickly. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on mute. So I don't know if my Clair Obscure videos got any traction since, you know, obviously it got, rightly so, given Game of the Year and literally every award that a game could possibly have. I think that it's well deserved. I thought that more people might be, you know, having a look at it if they haven't heard about it. I never heard about it until my brother started playing it. It was like, you really need to play it. So I was like, okay. But no, my last one has had 0 views, and that was 9 days ago. You would have thought I'd have at least 1 view, you know, somebody accidentally clicking on my video, but no, it doesn't seem people are looking for it. So I thought, well, what's the point? What's the point in me carrying on when it's not getting any views? I mean, the one before that... Right, so this one, yeah, that one got 0, and that one got, like, so 12 days ago I got no views on that one as well, so I thought there's no point. But what I might do is I might do like an end game video, you know, like, not just one video, but not a series or anything, just like later on tonight, once I've done this and Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm going to be playing, you know, like yesterday when Was it yesterday or the day before? I'm losing track of what video's going up now, but I put up a video of me just doing... oh yeah, it was the day before, it was Friday. I was doing treasure maps. And I just thought, you know what? I might as well just make it a video, just chuck it up, see if people are interested, if they want to see how it is when you solo those maps. And I got, you know, a few views. I'm happy about that. Even if I get one view that's not like a friend or whatever, because they usually tell me, oh yeah, I've seen your video. You know, I'll keep making the content. It's like I started a Mandevillously Marvellous series, the Mandeville questline. And oh, those take forever to... because I've got to write out what I'm going to say at certain points, because you can't remember your bloody lines or what you're going to say, so I have to write it all out, and then I have to edit the video and pop scenes here and there and here and there. It takes me forever to edit, and to only get like 5, 6 or even 7 views, I just think, okay, so I've put out about 7 now since I stopped, and just one of them I think got quite a few views, but not all of them, so obviously people aren't engaged because they don't want to watch the next one or the next one or the next one, so I stopped doing that, which is fine. I mean, I'm totally okay with that. If people don't want to watch it, they don't want to watch it. You know, I'm not going to force people to watch things they don't want to watch. That's the whole point in YouTube, you search for things that you want to watch. So yeah, I've stopped doing them. So I was thinking, I'm still going to do the Endwalker dungeon ones, because they do come in handy for people, because I just put like the mechanics for all the bosses. But yeah, I'm going to be playing Clair Obscur later on tonight, but obviously not the one that I started for the channel, because I've already played through it all. There's no point in me going through it again. But I'm going to do a bit of like end game stuff, you know. Apparently there's a new zone and some new gear that you can acquire, like there's a Verso zone now, so I'm gonna have a look at that. So I might record that and, you know, whack it on YouTube and see, you know, if people are interested. So I guess we'll see. My mouth's dry from talking too much. Don't know why, I'm just really chatty tonight. So anyways, I'll get moving. I do apologise for that. So we can hand in both of these now. I'll do hers because I've got a voice again.
Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yards of the Rock of Rancor. Aye.
It has a name. Well, what a few vengeful spirits do to a dauntless adventurer like you.
Eh? Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with a masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Look at that.
Oh, I can get my next jump. Oh. Oh yes, because I've got to go to Camp Tranquil. Yeah, to do them. Okay. A monstrous Barnamite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fallguard. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder. Was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? I don't know. Power of deduction. There be no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Barnamite. But you and I were miles apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with a Barnamite at the very spot you claimed to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. That sounds quite yummy, actually. A bit of custard.
Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Oh, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must have been even more victims as yet undiscovered. Ooh.
I do believe we're out of our depths. We ought to leave the rest to the expert.
Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you.
Ye have little faith, young lady. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, I was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. I want to make a character that looks like him. It's very pristine. Ding dong. Right. There's a stupid advert on British TV. I'm sure it's Papa John's advert. And they sing that ding dong merrily on high. And then he goes, I heard that you need a pizza. Oh, it's really irritating. Oh my god. I cannot get hit by that frigging thing. Please don't. Please don't. Please leave me alone. Oof. A Gertab. Well, Gertab. That's alright. Well, Gertab. It was nice knowing you. Someone will kill you. I think I was supposed to not even go through here. It's alright, we can get back up top here, can't we? Oh! Yeah, no, I forgot about you. Forgot about you. I think I need to go around back of there, where that Ziz is. Oh, I'm going to aggro that as well, yep. No, I don't care. Oh, just aggro me, I don't care. I'm after this bloody eye. Oh my god. There's another one there and all. Right, Ziz. I've had enough of you. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, let's have a little checkaroonie of this mangled corpse. Don't look very mangled, but... Okay. Hey up, Chucky Pie. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Well, I've got a mangled corpse in my pocket. Can you, you know... Gods be good. Not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil? Or that of an organisation, perhaps. Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Would like to think so, sir. Would like to think so. I would have you hold onto the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Good idea. Actually, what time are we on? I might go and do this next job quest. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do the next bit in the next video, because we're going to get dungeon. Hint, hint. Dungeon. And it's a dungeon that you can spend hours in if people don't know where they're going. But it'll be fun nonetheless. Right, Eorzea. Ah, Yorkshire. Looking ever more the white mage, I see. And yet, I fear you are as ready to perform the quieting as a chocobo chick is to carry a wood whaler clad in full plate. But take heart, for we all must begin somewhere. Today I would teach you the art of communing with the elementals. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art. The means by which we preserve harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven you shall find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate this tree. The process is quite simple. Stand before the tree and raise your hands, commune with the elementals that reside within, and attune yourself to them until your feelings are in absolute harmony. Be forewarned, however, an angry elemental can be as stubborn as my dear brother. Do not be surprised if you find your honest plea rebuffed, and foul creatures sent to drive you from the forest. No matter what happens, you must remain calm. Dispatch the creatures, settle your heart, and speak to the tree once more. If your heart is true, your voice will reach the elementals ere long. Remember this, Yorkshire. Under no circumstances must you allow your anger and fear to overcome you. As practitioners of white magic, the magic of succour and solace, such emotions are anathema to our very existence. And where we're going to go for that? Sorrel Haven. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We'll go to our little White Wolf Gate, you know, that we unlocked with that quest. Okay, White Wolf Gate. She's sending me here, there, and bloody everywhere. We're gonna pull all this stuff out way. Oh dear. You think I'm scared of you guys? Come on. So normally by now I would have all of my spells on my hotbar, but for the reasoning of me doing this, I'm not going to, so then people can see how and when you get them, and also how important it is to be doing your job quests. Bloop, bloop. just tugging off the tree. Don't mind me. And that's it. Easy as that, and we've just learnt regen. Oh no. No, no, no. We do not disconnect. We do not DC. No. Good, good, good. So that circle next to my name where the sprout symbol is, where that was a circle with like a red circle with a cross, like a line through it, that means that you're sort of catching up to the server, or it means that you're about to disconnect. So it could be one or t'other. Right.
A short while ago, I sensed a great anger abate. The forest is quieter, more welcoming now. It would seem you have passed your first test, Yorkshire. The trees are the elementals are the trees. The lush verdure of the wood is inseparable from the spirits that dwell within. But you do not need to hear this from me. Doubtless you felt it for yourself, when you healed that tree. Above all else, the elementals prize harmony. Where they sense a threat to harmony, they summon forth all the powers at their disposal to expulse it. For so long have we lived in peace with the elementals. Why now do they turn against us? I can offer no answers, only theories. But one thing is certain. We must quell the Great One's fury, and do it soon, lest Gridania bear the full brunt of the forest's wrath. To soothe the forest wounds and restore harmony, that is our duty as mages of the White, and it is a responsibility that transcends race or nation. I sense your success in soothing the ailing tree, and am more certain of this than ever. Sadly, many cannot see past established practice and tradition, my dear brother among them. One would hope for a bit more open-mindedness given his youth, but alas, his pride as a Pajal will not permit it. For my part, I'm not entirely unsympathetic to his concerns, and yet the task before us is too great. We must bring him around to see reason, but how? Forgive me, Yorkshire. I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Worry not. I will find a way to deal with our rune. Good, good. Give me my regen. Yeah.
It's put itself in the place where I normally have it as well. So there's regen. Happy days. What does this one give? Cure 3. That's also a good one, but not one that I use that often. I don't know why I got on my bloody arse. I've got to go back to Gridania. Got a fair bit of gil, but I haven't exchanged any of my pouches. You know what? I might like see if I can get to the whole, like through the whole game without exchanging any. You know, these. And see how much you do actually get. 'Cause that'd be fun to know, wouldn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go down to Mion. And I'm going to see... Well, I know what she wants, but I'll let her do her talking and stuff. We want to talk to him as well at some point. I want to show you Palace of the Dead. Good day to you, Yorkshire. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognise the lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette, over by the Aetheryte Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Let's go over to Bernadette. You know what, I'm going to pick up like all these quests ready to do. I'm not going to go through that. That. I can't remember what she had. Sorry. Yeah, that's a sightseeing log. Alright, let's go to... Oh no. Oh. Okay. Do I have to... Hello, Bernadette. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Fist in your face. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there's a soul in Gridania who does, it would be singulared over the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Let's go there then. Singulared. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that's a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear. But whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now, and what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. I dare say too. Right, so I'm going to end the video there because I know what's coming up next. Poor chappy, look at him. He looks so sad. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.